Right, hello folks, just going to do another video to show you some more logo golf balls I've recently found. So let's get to it. I'm going to film them one at a time in detail. So the first one says Trial Titleist. It's actually got the hashtag, so presumably they did that for Twitter. Trial Titleist. So what type of ball is it? It is a Titleist NXT Tour S. I should say all of these balls were found in 2022, January 2022, but they could have been where I found them for years, so that may well have been a trial ball, but in what year, I don't know. You'd have to work it out by looking up when these balls came out. Okay, so that's the first one. Next. This ball was absolutely filthy. You can see I still haven't managed to get it completely clean. I've scrubbed it quite a bit. It would take quite a bit more scrubbing. Sometimes when a ball's been sitting in the dirt, in woodlands, with grass dying, year by year, the balls end up with this dirt that's really hard to get off. Anyway, Ricoh Women's British Open. I think they're photocopiers, aren't they? That company. I think that's what they do. Things like photocopiers, maybe fax machines, that sort of stuff. So clearly they sponsored the Women's British Open in golf, I would assume. Titleist NXT Tour Ball. Okay. Next. Norfolk Homes. That's a nice poppy and wheat sheaf as the logo. It's a nice logo. Again, this ball was fairly dirty. I've had to clean up quite a bit. PTS carry, so I don't know what year that would date to. But it cleaned up pretty well, considering it was really, as I said, years of dirt stuck on it, I would say. Next, Adcock. I still don't think I've bothered to look up what that is. So, and that is on a Titleist Tour Soft in good condition. Next, Siambo. That's possibly just simply somebody printed their name on it. It kind of looks like a self-printed name. It could be a business, I don't know. And that's not, as you can see, it's on a tailor-made TP5 ball. That's possibly just somebody's name. I'm not sure. Next, Nefila. You can see an N for the logo. No idea what that is. I've never heard of that company before in my life. And as you can see, that's on a Titleist Pro V1 X. And these balls cost about £5-6 each new in the shop. Next, Gleneagles. That's the golf course in Scotland. Nice big logo. I presume that's supposed to be a golden eagle as the logo. Nice birds. It's nice. Then you've got antlers as part of the logo. Nice logo. And is that an R? Yeah, R for registered trademark. And I suppose that's supposed to be the Scottish flag there. But Gleneagles, and that's on a tailor-made burner soft. Next, this one has been a real pain for me. I've been looking on Google trying to work out what this company is. There are a number of companies that come up in Google search for AVAVA. One was a medical company, but I can't find this logo that goes with AVAVA, so I don't know. So if anybody can tell me what this is, what does that logo even represent? What is that supposed to be? I don't get what that logo is supposed to be. Why is there that red bit in between? Kind of looks like a C, and then with that red bit, what is that supposed to be? AVAVA. Anyway, if anybody knows what that company is, let me know, because I can't work it out so far. Titleist Pro V1 392. Off the top of my head, this ball dates to about 2001-ish, so it was really dirty. I had to give it a hell of a clean. So this ball probably has been lost for 20 years until I found it. But anyway, please help me. What is that company? Next, nice logo, a lot of detail. Let's zoom in a bit. Lose focus when you zoom in too much. I think it does say something where that yellow is. I'll quickly use a magnifying glass in a minute. 3 crowns. So it's a golf course, obviously, with that logo like that. Let me just try with the magnifying glass with my eye. Hold on, folks. quick look. Oh, that is not easy at all. That is absolutely tiny. I think there probably is some writing there. It's probably in Latin, but even using a magnifying glass, it's almost impossible to make it. Just above my fingernail, where that yellow is. Can you? Ugh, I'm trying to zoom in and get it even bigger. Does that say something, or is that not letters? Not sure. Anyway, if anyone knows what that is, let me know. That's on a Titleist DT TrueSoft. Next, old head. It's a weird logo. What's that supposed to be? It's almost like a gravestone, but it's got a hole in it. What is that supposed to be? Old head. Weird. That's on Titleist Pro V1. So again, if you can help me out, if you know anything about any of these companies that I show, please leave a comment on the video and explain what you know. Next, that looks like an onion to me. And it says House Bureau Limited 01638. That's an English number. Trying to think what area code that is, where that is. House Bureau Limited. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be an onion. So, is it some kind of farm or something? Top Flight Strata Tour 90. I was recently looking up about what 90 compression, 100 compression means, and I found an article that was explaining it. 90 means if you hit a golf ball with a 90-mile-an-hour club face speed, this is the sort of ball you'd want. If you hit a ball at 100 mile an hour, you'd want a ball that's 100 compression. I used to think it was some kind of compression meant, you know, like how many pounds per square inch sort of thing or something was applied into making it, but apparently it's not as scientific as I thought. Anyway, next, this is a weird one. Hail 1888. At first that looked like a backwards 3 to me, but then I realised part of the 8 was missing off the end. So what on earth does that mean? Hail 1888. And that's on a Strixon AD333. Hail 1888. Weird. Help me out if you can with that one. Next, I think that's just somebody's name, Von P, printed onto a Titleist Pro V1. I suspect that's just somebody's name. And again, the next one, I think this is probably somebody's name or initials, SGT, on another Titleist Pro V1. That's what I think. Next, Cambridge Evening News. That is, or was, a newspaper. I don't think it's still printed. Top Flight XL2000, exceptional spin. Ball's in very good condition, but you don't find many Top Flight balls these days. They seem to have pretty much disappeared. They used to be one of the most popular type of balls back in the late 80s and early 90s. I used to find loads of Top Flight balls. Nowadays you hardly find any. Next, Callaway, and that's obviously the Scottish flag, and I looked up this ball. I typed in Callaway. I know you call these Truvis, these kind of patterns. Callaway Truvis Scotland, and there you go, there was a special edition Callaway Truvis Scotland ball, and so this is the first one I've ever found of this, and you can see it's on a Callaway Chrome Soft. So yeah, I'm glad I found that. Ball's not perfect condition. Again, I could probably clean it up a bit more if I spent a few more minutes, but that'll do for now. Next, this was the first ball I found on the day I went looking for balls. Absolutely mint condition Strixon ball. Really bright yellow ball and a really nice logo on it. Western Gales. I'm not sure if that says something down the bottom there. Do you see just below where it says Western? Ugh. Trying to zoom in. Is that just simply where a bit's been scratched off, or was there something there? I'm not sure. I can't tell, to be honest. But anyway, Western Gales. Presumably that's a golf club, and it's on a Strixon Z Star. Very bright yellow ball. That nice. Next ball to show you. Foremost. Good for golf. Foremost Golf. Okay, so you can look up and see what they do, presumably selling golf products. Strixon AD333. Next, Thompson Webb and Caulfield Solicitors. Okay, that's on a Titleist DT Solo. Very good condition ball. Next, PwC. It's a nice enough logo. I like that kind of orange, yellow and pink logo there. PwC, don't know what they do. And that is on a Titleist Pro V1. As you can see, the ball's fairly dirty. I have given it a clean, but as I said, this ball's probably been sitting where I found it for years. Next, we have Congregational. Bit of a mouthful. That is not a very good name for a business, I would have said. Congregational. No, I was going to say, based on that, it kind of looks like, you know, those sheets you put on roofs, but it probably isn't. Anyway, that's on a Strixon AD333 with the side stamp in that design. Don't get many with the side stamp looking like that. I've got loads of AD333 balls, but not that look like that, so I don't know what year that makes it. Anyway, that's that. Don't know anything about that. No, I've just realised I've got a second of these Adcock balls. That's the second one, and that's on a Titleist Toursoft. Let's just see if the first one was on a Toursoft. Yeah, so I've got two of those, both on Titleist Toursoft balls. Two of those. Next, now this is very hard to make out. You can see the condition is terrible. Something Golf Society. Can anybody make out what that used to say? It looks like that first letter might be a L. Second one could be a Y. HIB. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? LY HIB TION or something Golf Society. Nigel something Sport Therapist, I presume that used to say. And then there's a phone number. That's pretty knackered, that ball. That's on a Titleist NT Soft or something. Yeah, no, DT True Soft, I think that was. Somebody's pen mark or something. That's pretty knackered, that logo. And then the last one, another pretty knackered logo. Looks like a crown. Royal West. Is that Norfolk Golf Club? I think that's possibly what that used to say. Royal West Norfolk Golf Club. I have to check if there is a Royal West Norfolk Golf Club. That's on the Callaway Super Soft. So that's that. That's pretty knackered, that one, I'm afraid. And the last one, I wasn't sure whether this was a logo or not, because I've never seen this before. I saw this on the side of the ball, but it's not. And again, pretty difficult to look up. There's not a lot of information online about Inesis golf balls, but this is an Inesis Exia. The Exia is the name of the golf ball. And again, I couldn't find out what year this dates to. It doesn't seem to be a 2021 model. I found some information about the 2021 models on the Inesis website, but other than that, no information. So if anybody can date this ball, tell me anything about it, please do. That is actually not a logo, but I thought I'd show you it anyway. So there you go, to be added to my collection. Click like if you like this, subscribe to me, and I will leave a link underneath this video for you to click on if you want to see the other 50 or so golf ball logo videos I've made and put into a playlist so that you can see my entire collection. I've probably got somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 logo balls now, and as I said, it's so far I filmed over 50 videos to try and show them off, because I couldn't possibly film them all in one video. It would take too long. So if you're willing to spend hours and hours and hours, you can see my entire collection. Anyway, for now, thanks for watching. Bye bye.